Analysis of lipids. For our objectives, to investigate the lipids composition of common foods such as corn oil, butter, and egg yolk. For our procedures, first, take 6 clean and dry test tubes, label them, add about 0.2 ml of samples to each test tube. Use 6 samples for each test tube. First, pure cholesterol. Second, pure glycerol. Third, lecithin. Fourth, corn oil. Fifth, butter. Sixth, egg yolk. Hydrolyze the compound by adding 3 ml of 6 mole nitric acid to each test tube. Second procedure, prepare a water bath by boiling about 100 ml of tap water in a 250 ml beaker on a hot plate. Place the test tube in the boiling water bath for 5 minutes. Cool the test tubes. Neutralize the acid by adding 3 ml of 6 mole sodium hydroxide. And mix. During the hydrolysis, a precipitate may form, especially in the egg yolk sample. The sample in which a precipitate appeared must be filtered. Then place a piece of cheesecloth on the top of a 25 ml Erlenmeyer flask. Pour the turbid hydrolyse in the test tubes. Transfer 2 ml of each neutralized sample into clean and labeled test tubes. Then add 3 ml of a molybdate solution to each test tube and mix the content. Heat the test tubes in a boiling water bath for 5 minutes. and then cool them to room temperature. And after cooling, add 0.5 ml of an ascorbic acid solution and mix the content thoroughly. Wait 20 minutes for the development. Record your observation on the report sheets. For the acculant test for glycerol, first, replace a 1 gram of potassium hydrogen sulfate in each of 7 test tubes and level them. Our first test tube contains of potassium hydrogen sulfate and cholesterol. For our second test tube, contain potassium hydrogen sulfate and lecithin. Our third test tube contains potassium hydrogen sulfate and glycerol. For our fourth test tube, contain of potassium hydrogen sulfate and corn oil. For our fifth test tube, contain of potassium hydrogen sulfate and butter. Our sixth test tube contains potassium hydrogen sulfate and egg yolk. And our last test tube contains potassium hydrogen sulfate and sucrose. Lieberman Burchard test for cholesterol. There are 6 test tubes, and all test tube has a samples. First test tube is cholesterol. Second is lecithin. Third is glycerol. Fourth is corn oil. Fifth is butter. And the last is egg yolk. Next, add 3 ml of chloroform in each sample. Then, add 1 ml of acetic anhydride to each test tube. Finally, add a drop of concentrate sulfuric acid to each mixture. And mix the contents and record the color changes, if any. Wait 5 minutes. Record again the color of your solutions.